Om Vakratunda Mahakaya Suryakoti Samaprabha Nirvighnam Kuru Me Deva Sarvakaryeshu Sarvada Saraswati Namastubhyam Varade Kamarupini Vidyarambham Karishyami Siddhir Bhavatu Me Sada Gurur Brahma Gurur Vishnu Gurur Devo Maheshwarah Guru Sakshat Param Brahma Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha.
Good evening, everyone. Welcome to the session today. We have with us a guest today, Dr. Ratheesh, and he's going to be talking to us on the secrets of health and healing about Ayurveda. So just to introduce our speaker for today, Dr. Ratheesh, he's a young and inspired physician infused with enthusiasm, and he's given years of his life to study the ancient and traditional medicinal science of Ayurveda. He's got great academic records across a variety of fields, that is Ayurvedic medicine, across nutrition and food, across naturopathy and yoga as well. So he's very much on the lines of a holistic trainer, not only in Ayurveda, he's very aware of the food and physical aspects as well. He has wide experience across the globe for more than 15 years and has treated a number of complicated cases. He intends to bring about consciousness to the physical as well as the mental well-being of people. Dr. Ratheesh's area of expertise lies in healing the root cause of several lifestyle disorders with his nutritional expertise in order to bring and help people make unique and positive lifestyle changes. He's associated with several nutritional awareness programs and is an active participant in various Ayurveda workshops and seminars, including Global Ayurveda Festival, World Ayurveda Congress, etc. I think it's a very valid and relevant topic for discussion. Over to you, Dr. Ratheesh.
Thank you, Arun. Yeah. Namaste to everyone. So we are starting the topic now. Arun, can you see everything?
Okay. Yes, it's all visible. Thank you, Doctor.
Thank you. Hello. Today, I would like to share 11 important points with how we can convert our food as medicine and how we can lead a disease-free, healthy life. So before going to the topic, I would like to give a small introduction about Ayurveda. See, Ayurveda is a science which has more than 3,000 years of history. Ayurveda is not a medical science. It's purely a life science. The main aim of Ayurveda to maintain the health and cure the disease. According to Ayurveda, medicines are food, antibiotics are fasting, immunizations are detoxification, painkillers are oils and baths. As we know that Ayurveda gives the prime importance to the food. Even in modern world, they are also given the prime importance to the food by stating the quotation, if diet is right, medicine is of no need. If diet is wrong, medicine is of no use. See, from this, all this, we understood that we can, the importance of food. So now I am coming to the point. So now I am going to discuss 10 important, 5 do's, 5 don'ts, and 1 important treatment. If we are following this 11 points, see what are the benefit what we are going to get it. See, these are the benefit what we are going to get it if we are ready to follow this 11 points. The first point is, with this all these points, our body will get a proper immunity power. Okay, and if anyone is on like a excessive fat inside their body, like a obesity kind of thing, they're going to reduce their weight. And body will make a proper metabolism, with a very good mental health, balance the hormones, and the body will maintain the health and cure the disease. So now I'm starting my points. So first I'm starting with my 5 do's. What are things we have to follow it? My first point is eat only freshly prepared food. That means the food which is prepared the same day or the same time. That means kindly avoid the food which is prepared 1 or 2 days before, or the food which is in the packet. For example, like a biscuit, bread, cake, etc. We are just opening the packet and we are eating. The particular food is prepared maybe 3 days, 5 days, maybe 1 month before. Kindly avoid such a food. Eat only the food which is prepared the same day, better the same time. Okay, and very important that whenever we are eating food, kindly concentrate on food, because whatever the food we are eating today is the part of our body by today or tomorrow. So it's very important that whenever we are eating, we have to concentrate on our food. My second point is eat only 3 meals in a day. That means eat only 3 times in a day. As we know that the minimum duration of digestion is 4 to 6 hours. Based on that, I just designed an approximate time to eat. Like around 8 o'clock in the morning, we can take our breakfast. Around 1 p.m., we can take our lunch. Before 7 p.m., we should finish our dinner. Why should we finish our dinner before 7 p.m.? See, there is 2 main reasons why we should finish our dinner before 7 p.m. The first reason, see, our digestion goes parallel to sunlight. Whenever the more sunlight, our digestion will get a more maximum digestion, say about around 12, 1 o'clock or 2 o'clock in the noon time, our body will more maximum digestion power. When sunset happens, our digestion power goes down. In Singapore, our nowadays the sunset time is around 6:30, 7 o'clock. So it's very important that before sunset we have to finish our dinner. That means before 7 p.m. we should finish our dinner. The second main reason, see, as we know that in the breakfast is combination of like a 2 word, like a break and fasting. As we know that fasting is the duration is minimum 12 to 14 hours. See, once we finish our dinner before 7 o'clock and whenever we are eating food at 8 o'clock, there is a 13 hours gap. That is real a breakfast. If you are not maintaining such a duration, then we cannot call the morning food as a breakfast. We can only call like a morning food. Okay. And it's very important that eat only 3 times and never eat anything in between. And my third point and very important point, that is sleep. Okay, sleep is one of the very important factor in our health. Those who are not sleeping well, if you are eating healthy, if you are following all the rules and regulations, but still we cannot expect a good health from such a body. See, and what is the ideal time to sleep and the ideal time to wake up? See, the ideal time to sleep is before 10 p.m. That means around 9 o'clock we have to go to bed. And the ideal time to wake up is before 6 o'clock. That means around 5 o'clock in the morning we should wake up. See, why we should sleep before 10 o'clock or around 9 o'clock? See, in our body, there is one fantastic amazing mechanism takes place at night in between 10 p.m. to 2 a.m. and the mechanism called self-healing mechanism. Self-healing mechanism is nothing but our body has a very good capacity to repair our body well. If our body have any like disorder or disease, our body know how to heal it or how to repair it properly. It's called self-healing mechanism. The major part of the self-healing mechanism takes place 10 p.m. to 2 a.m. So those who are not sleeping this particular time, don't expect a good immunity power or resistant power from such a body. So it's very important that we should go before 10 o'clock to sleep. That means around 9 o'clock. And why we should wake up before 6 o'clock or around 5 o'clock? See, every day our body will start producing good fat in between 6 a.m. till 10 a.m. because our body needs this good fat to repair our cell. Those who are sleeping from 6 to 10 or after 6 o'clock in the morning, instead of producing good fat, such a body will produce bad fat, which is very sticky in nature. That easily we can identify that one. Let's say example how we can experiment that one, whether after 6 o'clock or from 6 o'clock the fat is or bad fat is accumulated in our body, or if you are waking up at 5 o'clock in the morning, there is good fat accumulated in our body. How we can differentiate means, one day kindly get up and say about 7 o'clock or 8 o'clock. See, after brushing teeth, kindly go to the mirror and clean your tongue. You can see our tongue color have a white coating, the whitish color, and whenever you are scraping, you can see lot of phlegm on the scraper and it's very thick. The next day, kindly wake up at 5 o'clock in the morning. After brushing teeth, kindly scrap your tongue. You can see the tongue color is not whitish in color, it's almost a reddish or like a pinkish in color. And whenever you are scraping, mostly there is no like a thick fat, or if there is a fat, it's very thin in nature. Okay, because tongue is an internal organ. So if we are waking up after 6 o'clock, the thick fat or bad fat is coming and depositing all our internal organ, that is including tongue. If you are waking up, there is no any bad fat, it's good fat, very thin in nature. So it's very important that we should sleep before 10 o'clock and we should wake up before 6 o'clock in the morning. And my fourth point is drink water properly. See, the word properly is very, very, very important, because there is 3 ideal rule what you have to follow while drinking the water. The first rule what you have to follow whenever we are drinking water, we have to drink sip by sip, and while sitting only we should take that one. Okay. Second rule what we have to follow means, whenever we are drinking water, we should drink only 50 ml, 50 ml of water every 15 minutes. That's the ideal way to drink water, like sip by sip. And the third rule, whenever we are eating food, we are not supposed to drink water with that. Either we can drink water 30 minutes before our food, or we can drink water 1 hour after meal. These are the 3 main rules when we have to follow while drinking water. And my fifth dose is do proper exercise. Proper exercise means there are 3 rules, again we have to follow it. See, we have to do a proper exercise which is indulging body and mind. Second thing is we have to do exercise in a proper timing. And the third thing is we have to do a proper duration. See, as I said, the first rule, we have to do a exercise which is indulging body and mind. Based on that, the best exercise is to play any sport game, outdoor sport game. Okay, like a shuttle, football, volleyball, etc. Any sport game, outdoor sport game with our friends we can play, which will indulge body and mind, which is the best one. See, in Singapore, it's not that easy to get a combining in the morning to make, say, about like a shuttle or like a basketball, volleyball or like a football, etc. thing. So, if possible, kindly do that one. Or the second option, kindly go for a barefoot walk. Okay. Whenever we are doing a barefoot walk, of course, our body will indulge. So, second thing, our mind also will indulge in that. And the ideal time to do, especially the barefoot walk or exercise, is before 8 o'clock in the morning in Singapore climate. See, whenever we are walking in barefoot before 8 o'clock, say about 6:30 or 7 o'clock, we can see whenever you are walking on the sand or whenever you are walking on the grass, there is a small stone over there, and the stone have a sharp end on it. So whenever we are walking, it is going to do some pressure on our soul. This is nothing but what we are calling acute pressure. See, whenever it is pressurizing on our soul, our blood circulation becomes more or ideal in our body. See, as we know that there is 2 hearts in our body. One is like situating in our thoracic cavity. Second one, it is situating in the calf muscle. Calf muscle normally we are calling second heart of the body. So it's make sure that our calf muscle is strong enough, because the thoracic or the heart which is situated in the chest area is always pumping the blood towards the gravitational force. But the second heart of the body, that is calf muscle, is always pumping the blood against the gravitational force. So it had a more strength on the calf muscle. So whenever we are doing barefoot walk, because of the acute pressure and because of the walking formal, so it's going to strengthen our calf muscle, and it will give a very good and proper blood circulation towards the head region. So that's one thing what we have to do is the indulging body and mind exercise. Second, the timing. Timing is the best time to do exercises in Singapore climate is before 8 o'clock in the morning. Or if we are not getting time, suppose someone is having like some work or someone work is starting a little early, in such people they can do their exercise in the evening time after 5 p.m. and before dinner. That means any time in between 5 p.m. to 7 p.m. is the ideal time to do exercise in the evening. And how we decide the duration of exercise? See, duration of exercise is totally depend on the person. Let's say example, if majority of people know what is like a Vata body constitution, Pitta body constitution, and a Kapha body constitution. Say in general, if the person is Vata body constitution or little bit lean or little bit of weak, such a kind of person, how to do exercise only 30 minutes at a time. Okay, and say about like a Pitta person. Okay, Pitta person or like an average built person. Okay, such kind of people, how to do exercise, we can say 45 minutes to 1 hour. Okay, and Kapha body constitution, like the person is like built and maybe little bit of overweight, little bit of obese, etc. issues, they have to walk minimum 1 hour or more than that, like 1 hour to 1.5 or 1 hour 30 minutes. In such a way, we have to decide our duration depend on the person, and second depend on our body condition. Like suppose any person have any kind of disorder or disease, based on that also we have to decide our duration of exercise. In that, kindly consult, if any disorder or disease, kindly consult your physician and decide the duration of the exercise based on their advice. Okay, these are my 5 do's what we have to follow to maintain our health or cure any disease or to lead a disease-free healthy life. And my 5 don'ts, the first don'ts, the things what we are not supposed to follow or with what we have to avoid it. The first no is kindly avoid milk and milk product. Milk is one of the first white poison which is causing cancer. It's not only causing cancer, the milk, the white poison, which is also causing many of the disorder and disease in our life. Say example, I can give you a few important example. Like normally nowadays, majority of the people are getting allergy, sinus, sneezing, eczema, psoriasis kind of issues, mainly because of dairy and dairy product, especially milk and yogurt. The reason is the first reason is the milk what we are getting or yogurt what we are getting is actually is not milk. It's a simply we can call it a white poison. And the second thing is milk and the yogurt is little cooling in nature, which is little heavy to digest it. Okay, so whenever we are taking dairy or like yogurt, whenever we are taking with any kind of animal product, say about egg, fish, chicken, etc. things, whenever we are mixing with that, it will cause mainly all the skin disorder and cause allergy. Okay, and so kindly avoid dairy and dairy product. We can avoid most of our disorder and disease in our life. And my second don'ts, the things what we have to avoid is white flour, the second white poison which is causing cancer. As we know that white flour is the end product of wheat. See, we know that the wheat color is not white. Then how the end product of wheat or the waste product of wheat has become white? See, normally that once we are taking wheat and once we are removing all the fiber from the wheat, the end product will take and end product will put mainly two chemical. It's called alloxan and benzoyl, and we are doing the process called bleaching. We are mixing this chemical with this end product of wheat. It's called bleaching. Once it's called bleaching, the end product of wheat become white in color and it's become very smooth and it has a very good tendency of sticking. Okay, it's almost same like a gum. It's a very good sticky in nature. So because of this stickiness, it will go whenever we are consuming any product which is made out of white flour, is always going to stick in our intestine, which is causing many disorder and disease in our body. Example like a gastric problem, bloating, ulcer formation, cancer formation, okay, many other digestive disorders. Also it will affect the, especially for men, it's affect the men sexual power. For female it is affect the female sexual power, and even it is causing infertility. And the second thing is that while bleaching, they are putting like the two chemical, as I said, is like a alloxan and a benzoyl. See, this chemical mainly is damaging our liver and pancreas. That is the only reason those who are taking white flour, easily they are getting diabetes mellitus. So kindly avoid white flour. And my third down is animal product. See, especially chicken and red meat. Why I'm pinpointing chicken here means, see, now in normal case, from here to get a normal chicken, it will take approximately 12 to 14 months in a normal case. Okay, in the village, etc., especially we can see that process. But in poultry farm, in the farm, we can see from egg to chicken, it will take maximum 30 to 40 days only. The main reason they are injecting growth hormone for business sake. See, whenever we are consuming such a chicken, the same growth hormone is going inside our body, and easily we get aging process. That is the only reason nowadays all the girls are getting menstruation at the age of 8 or 9 or before 10 years. The normal age to get menstruation at the age of 14 or 15. The same way menopause time. So the normal age of menopause is 55 to 60. But nowadays almost majority of the women are getting menopause at the age of 40 or 42. That's mainly because of the growth hormone through we are taking from chicken. See, and about the red meat. See, always the old red meat. Whenever we are consuming any kind of old red meat, old meat or old chicken, what I mean is, see, there is only one rule to eat meat, either chicken or any kind of meat. According to Ayurveda, we are suggesting to eat meat, but there is only one rule. The meat what we are eating, we have to kill the animals the same day and we have to eat the same day. If we are eating any old kind, like a frozen meat, any kind of old meat, it's always harmful for our body and is always our carcinogenic action. That means it may cause cancers, it may cause cancer disorder or disease inside our body. And my fourth dons are, don't mix cooked and uncooked food. So that means whenever we are eating food, either all food should become cooked or all food should be raw. See, whenever we are mixing cooked and raw food together, it may cause indigestion. See, those who are getting frequent stomatitis, ulcer in the mouth, the first line of treatment for such a person, kindly avoid mixing of cooked and uncooked food, because cooked food are very easy to digest and raw food is little difficult to digest it. So whenever we are eating together and the cooked food is digesting easily and the undigested food remains undigested and body consider that is a toxin or waste material inside our body, it will cause many digestive disorder. And my fifth dons is avoid daytime sleep. See, sleeping in the daytime, as I said, is causing major like a disorder or major disease called diabetes mellitus. And of course, it causes like a cholesterol, obesity, hormonal disorder, etc. issues. Even we can see whenever we are sleeping in the daytime, once we wake up, we will never get our normal body rhythm. Okay, we will always feel down for another 1 or 2 or 3 hours. We'll take minimum 2 to 3 hours to get our normal balance. That's mainly because of the chemical reaction or hormonal changes which takes place during our sleep. So we are not allowed to sleep during the daytime. And suppose if we are feeling tired or weak, kindly take a nap. See, nap and sleep is totally different. How means? See, nap is nothing but we have to sit and sleep. In the sitting posture, we can sleep only maximum 30 or 40 minutes or maximum 1 hour. But once we lie down and sleep during the daytime, see, it will continue like hours together also. But even though we are sleeping at 30 minutes to 1 hour, it will badly will affect in our body. And another important point, in the daytime, if you are sleeping in the lie down position, in a supine position in the bed, see, once we wake up from our face, everyone know that we slept in the daytime. But whenever we are sitting and sleeping, once we wake up, no one know that we slept in the daytime, because we will never get any defect from the daytime sleep. So kindly, if you are feeling sleepy or tired, kindly sit or semi-sitting position and do sleep, or kindly avoid daytime sleep. These are my 10 do's and 10 don'ts. Now I like to introduce a very important treatment, that is nothing but detoxification. Why I am giving this treatment is, as everyone know that the present world, air, water, food, everything is contaminated. So, but we doesn't have any other option. Okay, what the food is available, with the best we have to eat it, and we know that it's contaminated. Everything, water, air, food, everything is contaminated. So it's very important that we have to clean our body once in a day, at least weekly once, or at least once in a year minimum. Okay, then what is called detoxification? And I am explaining about detoxification. So detoxification is nothing but removing toxin or waste from our body. Okay, and how we know that in our body there are some like a toxin, or there is some accumulated waste inside our body. See, body will show some signs. That means body will say something to us through our body. So what are the signs body going to show? The first, there are 7 points. The first point is body will show excessive fatigue. Okay, second one is stubborn weight gain, allergies, skin irritation like eczema, psoriasis kind of thing, constipation, bad breath, muscle aches and pains. These are the main signs. There are many other things, but these are the main signs body is going to show whenever our body has toxin or accumulated waste inside. See what are the method, how we can remove all the toxin or waste from our body. So I'm just explaining how we can do that, how we can clean our body. The first, there are 3 main treatments. The first treatment, kindly enhance our natural channels. That means kindly remove our toxin through our natural channels. Say for men, there are 4 natural channels to remove the toxin, and for women, there are 5 natural channels to remove the toxin. What are the channels? The first channel is sweat. Second channel is urine. Third channel is stool. Fourth channel is breath. And the 5th channel, that's only for women, that is menstruation. See, make sure every day through this channel we have to take out all our waste or toxin out. And the second method to take out the toxin or waste is like with the natural herbs. Like kindly include a natural herb like a turmeric in our food every day. Whenever we are cooking, kindly a little bit of turmeric. Or whenever we are preparing juices, kindly a little bit of fresh turmeric inside. See what turmeric do actually means, as everyone knows that turmeric is a very good anti-inflammatory medicine. It has a very good capacity to kill all kinds of bacteria and fungus and cancer in our body. And ginger, the second one is ginger. See, ginger has a very good capacity to digest any food material which is not digesting well. And the third one is tulasi. Normally we are calling here holy basil. Tulasi is one of the best medicine to kill all kinds of virus. And my third treatment is fasting. See, what is fasting? Okay, fasting is nothing but giving rest to the body and systems, especially digestive system, is nothing but fasting. And how we consider like a fasting? The minimum duration of fasting, as I said, is 12 hours to 24 hours. That is nothing but fasting. Okay, and what will happen during our fasting? See, mainly our body will break down protein and other cell components, okay, and use them for the energy. That will happen during our fasting. So that's very important that kindly give a rest to the body or digestive system during our fasting. And what is the type of fasting? The type of fasting, I am giving like few examples. There are many variety of fasting. I am highlighting only few. See, say about like the first thing is juice fasting, fruit fasting, soup fasting, water fasting, salad fasting, one-time meal fasting, intermittent fasting, etc. There are many other kind of fasting. I am just giving a brief introduction about each one. Like a juice fasting. See, whenever we are doing juice fasting, take a juice throughout the day. There is no other food the particular day. Only take the juice. Okay, that is our meal the particular day. Or do a fruit fasting. Fruit fasting means breakfast we can take fruit, lunch fruit, and dinner fruit. In between, we can keep on sip water. That is nothing but fruit fasting. How we can do soup fasting? Soup fasting means morning breakfast should be fruit, lunch should be soup, dinner should be soup. That is nothing but soup fasting. Another one is water fasting. Water fasting means throughout the day, from morning till evening or morning till night, we have to keep on sipping water. That is nothing but water fasting. Salad fasting means breakfast, lunch, and dinner we should take only salad. In between, we should keep on sip water. And a one-time meal fasting. One-time meal fasting means we should eat only lunch the particular day. That means there is no breakfast and there is no dinner. Only lunch we can eat. Okay, and normally we are calling Ekadashi Vridam. Ekadashi Vridam is one kind of fasting only. In the particular day, we are eating only rice product only one time. Or some people are eating only one time in a day. So kindly eat the proper meal or with the rice only in the lunchtime. The main meal should be in the lunchtime. Okay, and another called intermittent fasting. Intermittent fasting is totally a dry fasting. Dry fasting means there is no water, no juice, no soup, no salad, nothing. We are completely blankly, we are fasting called dry fasting. And the duration of intermittent fasting is 16 hours to 18 hours. And the timing of intermittent fasting is very important. The ideal time to do intermittent fasting is from 4 o'clock in the evening till next day morning 8 o'clock. Okay, that's the ideal time to do intermittent fasting. See, today I just want to highlight one fasting called juice fasting. See, what is the importance of juice fasting compared to other kind of fasting? See, compared to other all fasting, juice fasting is cleaning our body and at the same way it is nourishing our body. So that's the reason why I'm highlighting juice fasting here today. Okay, so how we can do juice fasting? See, juice fasting is very simple. Kindly drink cold pressed juices every 2 to 3 hours from morning 7 o'clock till evening 7 o'clock. See, there are two kinds of juices available nowadays. One we are calling cold pressed juices. Second we are calling blended juices. See, what's the main difference? See, cold pressed juices we are only getting only juices. There is no fiber inside. We are getting pure nutrients water, what we can call. That means pure nutrients contained in the juices. That is nothing but the cold pressed juices. And the blended juices are a little bit more fiber inside. And whenever we are blending, there are chances to break down the all like the nutrients. And while like blending, it will generate the heat. So compared to cold pressed juices, blended juices are little heavy to digest because of the fiber content. So it's always advisable to take a cold pressed juices because it's very easy to digest it. And how to do the juice fasting means, as I said, from morning 7 o'clock till evening 7 o'clock, every 2 to 3 hours, kindly take 1 glass of cold pressed juices. So whenever we are drinking these juices, this is, as we know that this is our main food, so kindly sit down and take sip by sip. And whenever we are doing juice fasting, it's very important that we have to avoid our daytime sleep. And all our other routine is same. So we can go our work, or we can take care of our profession, we can do our exercise, what are the normal routine, what we are doing, everything we can do. Instead of food, from morning 7 till evening 7, every 2 to 3 hours, we are taking the juice. Okay, and how many days we can do fasting or how many days we can do juice fasting? So the days of juice fasting is depend on the person and depend on the person condition. In general, we can always kindly do juice fasting or do any kind of fasting weekly 1 day. That means 1 day in a week, kindly give a rest to the body and the digestive system by taking juice or some like a fruit or something like that. So juice is very important and very beneficial for our body because it's going to cleaning and at the same way it's nourishing. And what are the how we are like breaking our fasting. Okay, so the next day of juice fast, our breakfast should be one kind of fruit. Mono fruit is nothing but one kind of fruit at a time. Quantity you can decide depends on your hunger. So the next day of juice fasting, the first meal should be mono fruit, one kind of fruit, any quantity you can eat. And the lunch should be either porridge or we are calling khichdi. Both are same only, is a semi-solid food with a lot of cooked vegetable. And the dinner should be mixed vegetable soup. Okay, this could be our breakfast, lunch, and dinner the next day of our juice fasting. And the next day we can come to our normal routine. And what are the benefit we are going to get after doing the juice fasting? So the main benefits are we can maintain our health and we can prevent all kinds of diseases, chronic diseases. And the second thing is we'll get a proper nutrients and minerals. And we can rest the digestive system properly because the cold pressed juices are very easy to digest it. And we can boost our energy level and we can say goodbye to the inflammation. And we can get a very good healthy weight loss if anyone have a excess fat inside their body. And our body get hydrated well, so we get a proper hydration. And it will support the immune system and it will improve the metabolism. So these are my points. So these are points I would like to share with you today. So thank you everyone. Thank you very much. Arun, it's muted. Kindly unmuted.
Thank you, Dr. Ratheesh, for a nice talk. I personally took down a lot of notes. In these times of COVID, these are very good tips indeed.
Thank you. Thank you. Yeah.
Let us look if we have any questions. In the meantime, one of the questions I had, especially in Singapore, doctor, is do you still see Ayurveda as something that mostly Indian patients come to you, or do you see like a multicultural?
Little louder, Arun.
Do you see a very multicultural populace coming to you, or still very much, largely Indian people coming to you for Ayurveda consultancy?
Yeah. So see, in my practice, I'm getting all like citizen. Like mostly they are like I can even like a percentage ways. It's like almost more than 50% of my patients are like a Western region, and around 30 to 40% of the people are from Singaporean, and 10% almost Indians. Okay, this is my like the proportion what I am getting last 5 years. Okay, see for everyone, I am advising one thing that before advising, we have to see that the person's origin. Like same Indian food, a Western person because of Ayurveda is not going to accept by their body. So whenever we are advising, whenever I am advising any food pattern, I'm always considering the person's original place. The second thing we have to consider the present where they are living. This is very important while advising a treatment, while prescribing a diet plan to any of the person.
Makes sense. You had also mentioned that in your talk that chicken and red meat are not good. What about seafood like fish or prawns?
Yes, very, very good question. See, compared to chicken and other kind of meat, seafood, especially fish, is a very safe animal product to eat. The first and foremost reason is compared to all other animal product, fish is very easy to digest it. And everyone know that our body needs omega-3 fatty acid in an essential quantity. The main source of omega-3 fatty acid is fish, and the second source of omega-3 fatty acid is brown rice. So it's very important that if you are getting fresh fish every day, and if you are cooking any form like either curry fish or like a steamed fish, any kind of form of that, if you are eating even every day in the lunchtime, as I said, compared to vegetable, all kind of animal proteins are very heavy to digest it. So whenever we like to take fish, kindly take in the lunchtime. So it's very easy to digest and our body get enough nourishment.
Got it. And i- what is a good source of proteins for vegetarian?
Oh, great, great, good. Yeah. The main source of protein compared to like all chicken, red meat, the best source of vegetable protein is chickpeas.
Got it.
And especially in the chickpeas, kindly take the brown chickpeas, which is very small in nature. And see, whenever we are taking normal chickpeas, and the second option is mung bean, the green bean. Okay. The beans and the lentils are the protein, but compared to all the beans and lentils, chickpeas are the major portion is like a protein. But if you are taking like a sprouted brown chickpeas, the protein proportion becomes 10 times more than the normal chickpeas if you are taking sprouted chickpeas.
Got it. So hummus is a great idea if you're looking
Yes.
at.
Yes, yes.
Nice. And any suggestions during this COVID time from an Ayurveda perspective? What would you sort of recommend for people? A lot of people are working from home, and
Yeah.
the situation.
As we everyone know that unfortunately there is no any medicine or vaccination for COVID-19. The best way to treat or prevent the COVID-19 is to correct our immune system. So correcting immune system, there are few 3-4 portion what you have to make, or 3-4 rules what you have to follow it. To correct the immune system, that can do only by our body, but only we can support our body. There are supportive factors are every day the sleeping time and wake time we have to correct it. Okay. Second thing is every day we should do our exercise. Third thing is we should eat healthy, like as I said, he kindly eat something cooked item. And make sure we should drink 2 liters of water, and whenever we are drinking water, kindly take sip by sip. Okay. And whenever we are eating food, kindly add all kind of vegetable and fruit inside. Example, all the leafy vegetable and all spices like turmeric, ginger, pepper, cinnamon, cardamom, amla, lemon, etc. things. And whenever we are taking fruit, kindly take all kind of fruit like papaya, orange, pomegranate. Okay, especially the seasonal fruit, which is more availability, kindly take that one. And because no need to eat lot of vitamin C and other kind of tablet and the antibiotics. Okay, see, reducing immunity power as well as increasing immunity power, like a more than immunity power, more immunity power also same harmful for our body. Okay, so immunity power only can maintain or make by our body. Kindly support by following these 5 rules. Okay, I repeat once again. The 5 rules are: kindly sleep on time, wake up on time, kindly eat only 3 times in a day with a freshly cooked food, kindly do exercise every day, okay, and kindly drink water every day in a proper manner. That means kindly take always take a sip by sip. And my 5th point is kindly avoid milk and gluten from your food. These are the 5 recommendations I like to give you everyone to improve our immunity power and get a proper immunity system.
Got it. And another thing, a lot of many of us Indian, and Indian food can get quite heavy, with especially with a lot of spicy food. What are the suggestions that you have around the spice levels, and how can you sort of have a balance to some of the heavy Indian food that
Okay, okay. Okay, see, the taste depend on the personality. As I said, no Vada personality, Pitta personality, Kapha personality. Like there's a personality. Normally, we are dividing the people. Okay, see, like normally there are some people, especially those that comes under Vada category. They always like a spicy food and like a fried food items. Okay, that's only the reason we are categorizing people like a Vada person, Pitta person, Kapha person. Especially the Vada person, they are more take a more like precaution reducing such a food items, because whenever they are taking such spicy and fried food items, they will get a lot of issues and disorder or diseases, like the diseases major related to bones, hair, and teeth. Okay, and those who are taking spicy food, see, make sure you are drinking enough quantity of water in the particular day. And if you like to take a spicy food, kindly take the spicy food in the lunchtime, never take spicy food at dinner time. So the main complication what we are going to get whenever we are taking spicy food at dinner time is the first one we are getting acidity and gastric formation. Second thing is we will get a hemorrhoids. Normally we are calling piles.
Right.
So if you like to take any spicy food, kindly take in the lunchtime.
Got it. And you had mentioned, be very careful about the amount of milk that you take. What about yogurt? Would you have similar thing for yogurt as well?
Yes, see, the yogurt mainly we are preparing out of milk.
Right.
Again, I'm repeating, the milk what we are getting is not the real milk, is a white poison. Okay, even we are getting milk. Actually, if you are suppose we are getting real milk from Australia. Okay, from cows only they are getting. Actually, they are packing, and we are getting maybe after 20, maybe 30, or maybe 2 months like that. See, normally the preservative method is not that accurate. Okay, we doesn't know what preservative agent what they are using it. Anyway, it's a chemical. Any chemical what we are using inside is very harmful for our system. It will cause many disorders, especially it will cause cancer in our body. So kindly avoid all kind of preservative by taking in our food. Okay, and come to the yogurt area. See, yogurt again is a very cooling in nature. So whenever we are taking yogurt, it's always going to suppress our digestion. See, if we are living in a very hot weather place, like say example in India, like if you are in Delhi, a place like Delhi, etc. In the summer season, the temperature go around like 42 or 46. The particular time, if you are getting like a real yogurt curd, we can take it to balance that temperature. But the place like a Singapore, we are not allowed to take yogurt because we are living in a normal temperature country or place.
Got it. Uh, what advice would you provide for people with arthritis? Is there something Ayurveda says?
Yes. Very good question. See, majority of the people nowadays, especially when they cross 45, they are always coming and complaining about joint pain, and they may say like while googling or some doctors will tell that they have arthritis. See, for arthritis, the best solution, best medicine. Again, I am repeating: kindly avoid milk, because milk especially is going to produce or causes a lot of inflammation in our body. Okay, the first line of treatment for arthritis or any kind of inflammation is first line is kindly stop milk. Okay, second thing is kindly drink enough quantity of water in a day. Okay, because arthritis mainly is happening or like occurring is in the major joints like a knee joint, elbow joint, shoulder joint, or hip joint. Okay, mainly in those are having like arthritis, they have always have a water retention inside their body. Okay, water retention nothing but a toxinated water which is accumulating, especially in the joints. Okay, so drinking proper quantity of water and passing urine is second line of the treatment of arthritis. And the third line of treatment is to sleep at proper times before 10 o'clock and wake up at 5 o'clock. The reason means, as I said, our body is a very good doctor and our body is a very good hospital because body know how to correct it. So first chance kindly give to the body only through self-healing mechanism. So kindly correct the sleeping pattern. Okay. Suppose after like following sleeping pattern, after following the eating pattern, eating freshly prepared food, and after drinking enough quantity of water, and after avoiding dairy, still if the arthritis is not coming down, then only consult any doctor. Okay, but without following these things, even if you're taking any form of medicine also, arthritis we cannot cure it completely. There is a possibility of reoccurrence.
Thank you so much, Doctor. That's a very informative presentation.
Yeah.
Appreciate you taking the time.
Thank you.
Thank you. We will just quickly go through. I'll just present some details about how you can donate and be part of the Hindu Center. So as you all know, this festival of Hinduism is organized by the Hindu Center. The Hindu Center is a charity formed in 1978 to promote greater awareness of Hinduism as well as raise the knowledge of our Vedic scriptures and practices. The center's activities are based on three pillars of Jnana, Bhakti, and Seva. As you can see on the slide, each pillar supports a range of activities. In 2019, the Hindu Center delivered over 25,000 beneficiary hours in prisons and old age homes. Your support allows us to deliver even more in the coming years. You can also volunteer your time and expertise through our various projects. You can make donations, you can scan it through the QR code presented, as well as the hinducenter.org.sg/donations. One-time or regular donations are welcome. Please support us generously. If you want to be informed of the Hindu Center's activities, sign up for the WhatsApp HC broadcast group and you will receive timely notices of different events taking place. Send a message to the number shown here and give your name and email ID. The event coming up at 7 p.m. today is a virtual tour of Hinduism's holiest places. Tomorrow we have a presentation on the Vastu Shastras by Mr. H.D. Gupta at 4:30 p.m. and insights into the significance of Hindu rituals at 7 p.m. There are 6 more days to go for the Singapore Festival of Hinduism, so check out the rest of the events at the festival website, www.sfh.sg. Looking forward to all of you guys' participation, and thank you once again, Dr. Ratheesh.
ॐ सर्वेषां स्वस्तिर्भवतु सर्वेषां शान्तिर्भवतु सर्वेषां पूर्णं भवतु सर्वेषां मङ्गलं भवतु सर्वे भवन्तु सुखिनः सर्वे सन्तु निरामयाः सर्वे भद्राणि पश्यन्तु मा कश्चित् दुःखभाग् भवेत्। ओम शांति शांति शांति।